Good morning, family. You like my glasses? I know I look like a fly, but I'm out here this morning because my lawnmower has been broken for about 2 months now. The hubby says he's going to fix it, but he's been working out of state for the last 4 months. So my lawn back here has been more like a meadow than a lawn. It has been, yeah, it was about 7 inches tall, so I couldn't take it anymore. And I am out here this morning with my old, and when I say old, it's probably about 9 years old, maybe 8 or 9 years old, battery operated Ryobi weed eater. And I have been going slowly across everything, just chopping stuff down. So it's taking forever, and it's kind of murder on my hands, but it's getting done. So much so that I kind of upset the dog next door. Well, he's 2 houses over, so he's been barking up a storm. But I'm almost done. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got the sun behind it. So starting to look much better out here, but I got to get this side over here done, and lots of weeding to do. So I don't really know what is going on with that side of the lawn over there. You guys know I dug that whole area up, reseeded it. I have seeded that lawn probably twice in the past 7 years, and it still is just horrible. So yeah, I'm really thinking about digging the lawn up completely and putting in either the astroturf or, you know, something. I don't want stone, I don't want gravel, I don't want pea gravel, I don't want any of that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But until then, I got to deal with all of this. Not only that, one of my viewers told me that the evening primrose, she told me it was a nightmare and that it reproduces like crazy and that it's invasive. And you know what? You are right. I didn't actually plant the primrose. It was in a seed packet that had a bunch of wildflowers in it. And yeah, that thing is going bananas. Let's see. So I have been out here pulling these guys out of the lawn for over a week. And look, I still have more. Do you guys see these? Yeah, they're everywhere. The one that I am keeping, the one that I was actually growing, is this one here. And you can see how tall it is, and that is pretty much how tall all the rest of them would be right now because they all kind of sprouted up at the same time. So I have been pulling out, when I say piles of these guys, piles of them. They're everywhere. They could actually be a lawn all by themselves. So yeah, I love that evening primrose. I love how the little yellow flowers open up as soon as the sun is going down. So not sure if I'm going to keep it or not, but I'm pretty sure by now it's a little too late because, like I said, those things are sprouting up everywhere. So, all right, I'm going to get back to knocking this grass down, and then I'm going to show you guys a little hack that I'm using to plant a few plants in the ground that I'm hoping will keep the gopher away from them. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so it's really getting hot out here. I had to come out of the sweatshirt I had on. Had to put a little visor on because it's really hot. Well, it's hot when you're working. But once again, we are in the 80s. Yesterday it was 83, day before that 82. I didn't check for today, but I think we're also in the mid 80s, low to mid 80s. And yeah, I'm still out here working. Like I said, I was cutting that grass with a battery operated weed eater. So after both batteries died, I had to take a break while they recharged, and I was able to finish that up. But during that time, I came out and I raked up all the leaves off from under this side of the hedges. And as you can see now, I am bagging them up to take them out to the green waste. All right, so as you can see, I did have that entire row. And I have this 30-gallon trash can and this yard bag that I'm going to take up front and put in the green waste. Now you're probably asking, why aren't you composting this stuff, Tanya? Well, that's because, as you guys know, I've had issues with roly-polies and other insects eating my vegetables and everything. So I found a lot out here in the lawn a few weeks ago, and there was a lot more earwigs, a lot more roly-polies. I found grubs, and I mean, they were just going through and they were demolishing my seedlings out here in the beds also. So I did end up having to treat the lawn because, you know, my husband and I discussed it, and you know what, if we don't do something, we are going to have a bigger infestation of these guys, and it will be pretty much a waste to even try to grow food out here. So out here, I treated the lawn. Nowhere where I'm growing food, all of that is still organic. Even the flower beds, I think a couple of them where I don't really have anything that we bring into the house or anything like that, I think I treated those also. But yeah, so all of this is going into the city green waste, and I will only use the green waste from the lawn and leaf cuttings and stuff like that from the front yard, because I did not treat the front yard because, you know, I don't grow vegetables or anything out there. So yep, all of this is going to the city. All right guys, I'm tired. But one of the last things I'm going to do today is tackle this arbor behind me. So this pink bower vine, I had been waiting forever for it to grow this long. It was supposed to take on something like 3 to 6 feet a season. So the first year it hardly did anything. The second year it started taking off. The third year, yeah. So it's grown pretty wild. And I need all of the stems to go up and over the top of the arbor. So they get to the point where they're kind of closing it off and you got to kind of duck under to get through here. But I'm going to get up here on this ladder and get them all up there on top so that I can have a clear walking path. So that is a lot better. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I think if I take this one up there, I'm gonna have to tack it, but I kind of like having the blooms hang down so low right here. And I love that this is just the beginning of spring. Well, it's mid-spring now, but this vine will be pretty full soon.